Cause like me myself, I did it like fresh out of high school on some thirsty stuff. I'm finna get a check, So like, and that hunts me now that I'm 32. You get what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah, those student
So
loans.
yeah,
Because
it gets
depending on if you're
built
able to
up.
pay them back
Yeah.
and the interest.
One year it
and
took
all
my
that.
whole tax check, dude. I
Oh,
was so
man.
livid. And they're like, we can't do anything, but they gave me time. You get what I'm saying? But that's why I'm saying I feel like if it's less than 5,000, it should be forgiven. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because it's like I didn't take more than that, so why am I paying y'all this much? You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So yeah, I think
Yeah.
that.
Let her be the guinea pig, right? Okay.
Yeah. She said you go first.
That's totally fine. All right, let me get some stuff out of the way. Got my book, my glasses, that kind of stuff. Okay, let me adjust this here a little bit. Sit however you're going to be kind of comfortable, whatever
Okay.
works for you.
This is
And I'll
good
just
for
make
me.
sure that this is on you. Cool. All right, and then for this one, tell me, before I hit record, I guess, tell me, am I in the picture there? It's not cutting my head off or anything? Okay, cool. All right, thank you. Now I just have to not move them. This is kind of a crazy setup here. So, all right, cool. All right, so like I said, it really can be any topic that you have on your mind. Where did I put my marker?
Right here.
Oh, thank you. So first of all, what is your name?
Tara.
Tara? I'm Nate. Nice to meet you,
Nice
Tara.
to meet you, Nate.
Is that T-A-R-A? Or
Tara spelled Tara.
Tara spelled Tara. I like that. Cool. So what brings you guys to the park this evening? Do you guys just like to come here and walk around?
Yeah, plus we're meeting our friend. Just, it's a nice day. Why not?
Yeah, it's really nice. A little cooler than it's been the last few days
Yeah,
and everything, right?
and not only that, the park is like stress. It like relieves stress to me. Like
Yeah.
I feel like it's peaceful.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's really nice. I do this when sometimes I set up and nobody talks to me. And I
Really?
don't get an interview. But it's still nice because I'm outside and I
Enjoy,
can read my book,
yeah.
and so like I can't lose. you
Right?
know?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I know that there were some questions on the board. I don't know if there were any on there that struck you as interesting, or if there's just a belief that you have that you would like to explore.
Well, I feel like student loans should be forgiven because with the world we live in today, it's so much going on. Like he stopped it. Like we didn't have to do payments or any of that stuff because of the COVID, which was good because a lot of families are stressing and struggling. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So I just feel like especially if it happened years and if you got like less than 5,000, why not?
Okay.
Cause like me myself, I did it like fresh out of high school on some thirsty stuff. I'm finna get a check, So like, and that hunts me now that I'm 32. You get what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah, those student
So,
loans.
yeah.
Because
It gets built up. Yeah.
The interest
One year it
and all
took my
that.
whole tax check, dude. I
Oh,
was so
man.
livid. And they're like, we can't do anything, but they gave me time. You get what I'm saying? But that's why I'm saying I feel like if it's less than 5,000, it should be forgiven. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because it's like I didn't take more than that, so why am I paying y'all this much? You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So yeah, I think that.
So if you had to, and by the way, hopefully during this interview, I'm going to try to ask questions and be as neutral as I can about it. So hopefully you don't know like what my position is on it, on the question, but it's kind of my job to just kind of challenge you a little bit and explore why you believe the things that you do.
Okay. Yeah.
So if you had to identify one main reason why you think student loans should be forgiven, what comes to mind first, or what do you think is the best reason for forgiving student loans?
Because like I was saying, I feel like that was some hot-head stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't finish college, and let me get in depth of that when I say it, because it was like more so like it was like they're giving it to you. So hey, free. We look at it like we was looking at it young out of high school, free money, not knowing.
Oh, like the loans or
yeah,
whatever.
not
Okay.
knowing that we'll have to like pay it back eventually, and they'll start taking from us. I didn't know that at 18. I'm just like, okay.
So, if I were to kind of encapsulate what you're saying, would it be maybe something like young people very often will make mistakes and maybe aren't as well informed as they should be about these sorts of decisions, like financial decisions?
It's like they don't tell you all that when you do sign up for it, basically.
Okay. Young people can often make mistakes. They're not well informed. Okay. And so what do you think the goal of forgiving student loans should be? Like, why should the government forgive those student loans? What what is the good that is achieved in society if the student loans are forgiven?
Because it helps, like, with my future. I'm gonna use me as an example. It's not a lot of stuff is stopping me from getting or doing, but at the same time, it's on my record. You know what I'm saying? On my, what do you say? Like
it's on your credit report.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
a debt that you have and all that.
So,
Okay.
and you know, like, I don't have anything else on there hindering, me getting a house or me getting this. Is that student loan from when I was 18, and here it is. I'm 32 now. So that's why I say, like, and I say under 5,000 because, like, I did it one time and it messed me up. And I'm 32. You get what I'm saying? So this is why I'm saying, like, I know people that does it and don't pay back. I'm not saying forgive them because they didn't learn their lesson. I learned mine the first time.
So if student loans are forgiven, it should be like there should be some sort of criteria about, like, how much of the loan. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying, like, just go erase. People got $50,000 in debt. No, I'm not saying erase that because they didn't learn their lesson. I learned my lesson. So that's what I'm saying. One time, and then I'm seeing what it's doing in my life. You get what I'm saying? Like I said, I got good credit, but that's the only thing that's like, I'm still $4,500 behind, but I paid like I said, it took my taxes, but that didn't stop because of the interest. It's still going up. You get what I'm saying?
So did you get some of your student loans forgiven then?
Yeah, I got some of it forgiven, but it took years. This is what I'm saying. And then it took for the pandemic to put it on hold for me to catch up on my my balance. You get what I'm saying? Because when the pandemic was here, we didn't have to pay, monthly payments and stuff. So that's why I'm saying, like, I do take advantage of it monthly when they started back up. I do take advantage of it and pay my monthly portion or whatever. But that's what I'm saying. It's something that I'm gonna have to do until I can get it. I got kids. That's not the first thing on my list to pay off. I'm not trying to say it like that, but people need diapers, people need clothes, people need, so that's why I do the monthly. You get what I'm saying? So yeah.
Okay. So it definitely has helped you, right? It's helping you out, helping you get your finances better, helps you with your future. And maybe especially for people who, get a student loan and then they don't get that degree, right? In that case, I mean, if you get a loan for a house or you get a loan for a car, right, you have something that you can sell, right? You can get some of that money back. If you get a student loan and you don't get the degree, right? There's nothing to show for it, right?
Correct.
Okay, so young people can make mistakes. Often they're not well informed. That's one thing that you've said in support of this idea that student loans should be forgiven. Another one is that, on a personal level, it's helped you out, right? And I assume you think that'll help other people as well.
Yeah,
right?
because like I said, some people don't have that guidance to let them know, like, I didn't have that guidance. I just knew it was money. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest, So it was like more so like I didn't even look in depth more. You get what I'm saying? So like my kids, myself, for example, my kids, I'm letting them know ain't nothing free. When they say it's free, it ain't free. We got to look into it. You get what I'm saying? I didn't have nobody telling me stuff like that. I had people like, yeah, girl, go do it. Like, you ain't saying you going to have to pay it back or they going to take your tax. They ain't saying all that. I'm going to say all that to my kids when they do come to me with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's so maybe it's kind of unfair that some people are more well informed about loans they might take out and other people aren't.
Yep.
And when you're 17 or 18 years old, right?
Fresh out of high school, you say $3,000. Where? What I gotta do?
Right.
And that's how it happened.
Yeah. It is interesting because it's something that it's a mistake somebody can make when they're pretty young. I mean, sometimes you're signing up for these student loans before you're even 18, right? And then it really, comes due for you when you're
when you least
22
expect,
or 19 or however. I mean, depending on how long you're in school, right?
Right.
Okay. How confident are you that student loans should be forgiven?
I'm real confident because the way the world is today is like it's a lot going on. So that should be the least of their worries. You get what I'm saying? They giving money away every day anyways, you know what I'm saying, for every little thing, but the right things, I feel like. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I feel like it shouldn't hinder somebody's future. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that makes sense. So, like, if we're going to put it on, like, a number scale, are you like a 9 out of 10?
I would say, like I said, it was my first mistake, so I would say a 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10? Okay.
You know, just educate them, like, let them know what is going to happen if you don't pay them back or if you don't get that degree, like you said. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Of those two kind of main reasons you've talked about, right, that young people will often make these mistakes, and then the other one is that, if you do forgive this, if the government, for example, forgives the student loans, that helps people with their future and helps help people with their finance. And that was like a personal story that's true for you.
Right.
Which of those two things do you think is the strongest reason, the one that's most supporting that 9 out of 10 confidence that student loans should be forgiven?
Because it was high-headed. I was fresh out of school.
So that's kind of the main one, right?
Because like I said, you know, like as an adult now, I wouldn't have did that if I was in my, you know, somebody told me and, you know, I had more knowledge.
Yeah. So here's a hypothetical situation, and I'm wondering where you might be on this claim if some things changed. So I'm imagining a situation where, you know, all 17, 18-year-olds are taught about student loans. They learn about student loans, and maybe they learn about how interest works and that kind of thing. Maybe they take a class senior year of high school where they get prepped on this stuff and they're informed. If that were to happen, if every high school graduate had taken a class like that, would that make you less confident that student loans should be forgiven?
I think that's what they should have did in the first place.
Okay.
Because it would have been like somebody telling me it's free. I'd be like, I just took a class. You know, I would have knew stuff about it. I would have knew. Like, I didn't know nothing. I just knew free money. You get what I'm saying? So like you said, if they did that in high school or, you know, your parents, whatever situation is, taught you that, you knew about it. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So I feel like, it should be forgiven, but not to a certain extent. You get what I'm saying? But if you don't know nothing about it and you just trying to sign up to get some free money as they go off, you get what I'm saying? Yeah. So I definitely would agree, yes.
Okay, yeah. All right, so that sounds like that's a pretty important reason to you. And, you know, if the situation changed, then, you know, maybe we wouldn't need to forgive
Right, you wouldn't
loans.
need, exactly. Okay. So it's like if we was taught that in schools, exactly what you said.
Okay. Can you think of something that would increase your confidence that student loans should be forgiven? Something that could happen or something that you could learn about that would make you more confident? Like maybe, I know you said like only to a certain extent. Could you see yourself in the future learning something that would make you think, you know what, forgive all student loans, even if it was somebody who racked up $50,000?
Because I do agree with that. I just feel like that with the world today, that should be the least of people, like the government's concern as far as go pay them people their money back. I understand y'all helped us, but it's more stuff going on.
Okay,
you
like
know what I'm saying?
there are other places the government could get its money.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Okay. Like these people in school, like if they do go to school and have went to school and still trying to pay them back, they did do something. You get what I'm saying? They wasn't like me high-headed. You know what I'm saying? So they got degrees and still trying to pay. Yes, I feel like that should be forgiven too because it's too much going on to be worried about student loans. Y'all got money all over the world. You know what I'm saying? Giving away and it's scams going on. Y'all ain't seeing none of this stuff.
Elon Musk had $44 billion to buy Twitter, right?
Right, so that's what I'm saying. And y'all worried about our student loans and my auntie, cousin, brother graduated.
All right, cool. All right. Sounds like we've identified some things that could change your confidence both directions, right? Certainly, you know, if we maybe had these classes and better educated people coming up out of high school, that maybe that wouldn't be necessary. But as it is now, there's so many people, young people who make mistakes a lot. They're hot-headed. And
exactly.
So it's a little forgiveness for those young people, right?
Yeah,
we forgive young people for a lot of things. We forgive, depending on how young people are, we eventually forgive them for even like murder, right?
Okay.
They don't get a full life sentence
if they don't
13,
understand
right?
it, or you know, But no, so that's why I'm saying, like I said, the doctors, they get degrees and they still paying off their loans. They need to get forgiven too. Because guess what? We got other stuff to worry about. You know, they finna go save somebody while y'all worried about the money that y'all done invested.
All right. Cool. All right. Can any other thoughts on this, or can you think of anything else that you think might change where you are in this? Okay.
No, with the world today, I just pray.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
So 9 out of 10, do you still feel like you're about 9 out of 10 confidence?
Yes. Okay. Yes, and I wish me and you could tell them to put it in the schools.
Yeah, I like that idea.
Okay, you came up with that.
Look. I'm a high school teacher, so
that's great. Yeah.
Yeah, personal finance. I know that they have to take some kind of personal finance test now to graduate.
Oh, okay.
But they take it in like 8th grade or 9th grade, and
And that stuff gonna be done. It ain't gonna. They gonna
yeah.
have to refreshen up on that when they get in
Right.
high school. 8th grade. Well, them kids don't know what's going on.
Right. Yeah.
Right. Because
Just
remember
hope that
they
they
had.
don't pick their noses too much, right? Yeah.
Remember they had junior achievement in schools
Yeah.
and teaching us. I don't know what's going
don't-
on no more.
I don't hardly remember any of that.
Right.
Junior achievement,
That's what I'm saying. They need to do that in high school or some,
Yeah.
balance your household stuff. We need that stuff. I ain't in high school. I ain't been in high school in some years, but I'm just
Right.
saying I don't know what they teaching nowadays. But yes, thank you, Nathan.
All right. Well, Tara, any questions for me?
No, thank you.
All right. Well, hey, thank you very much. I appreciate it. That was
Have
fun.
a good day.
You too. All right. Hi, everybody. Hey, oh, we got a round of applause. Hi. I mean, I don't want to pick the topic for anybody necessarily, but yeah, I can talk to a bunch of different people. It's fine. Have a good night. Thank you. Yep. You guys are twins? Oh, cool. I'm sorry I don't have more chairs. Where did my cap
That's fine.
from?
I can stand.
Oh, there it is. Okay, cool.
Can we
All
do
right.
this? What topic
Yeah.
do you want to do?
Yeah, that's fine. I might have to do some camera adjusting.
You can share. Oh yeah, we can sit together.
Oh, okay. If you guys can do that,
Does this look fine?
then that's fine. Yeah, I might back it up a little bit, but yeah, I think we'll be okay. Here, actually, I'm gonna stop the recording. And then
I don't
I'm
know.
gonna start it again.
Okay, we do have to figure out.
Is it okay if I record? Is that fine?
Yeah.
Okay.